Free MLB picks. This is action for Saturday, April 1st. Tony T with our MLB pick show here for Saturday's action. Now we have all 15 games. Before we get into it, just a couple things. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have free MLB picks updated all season long. Free picks every day from all the major sports like college basketball, like NBA, like NHL. We have lots of free plays, lots of live shows where we're bringing the cappers to give out the picks. It's a good time to subscribe. And also, if you would support our channel with that like, that thumbs up, it is greatly appreciated. Then visit Tony'sPicks.com. We are a multi-capper site showcasing top cappers in our industry. Click the links to the hot cappers, get signed up to some of our long-term passes. You'll see some of our hot cappers like Ramon, Hollywood Sam, Mindy's doing great work up there. Both Knicks as well. Collins has been hitting the leaderboards. Tiffany as well. Latest premium place, center of the page here. You will find our best plays, our best bets are up on the board. Each capper can release a best bet from each sport. We're locked and loaded here for Saturday's action. $15 premium pick. Promotional. Each capper can designate a play on their card as a $15 premium pick to introduce their service to new and existing customers. Multi-packs offer great value as well, so check those out. And of course, if you prefer, you may purchase our plays a la carte from our pick ticker with team versus team information. You can save 20% off all premium pick packages when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. Access our page by clicking the link in the description. Click the All Cappers tab, get signed up. Always love to hear from you guys, so post your picks in the comments. And we are looking for cappers, so apply on our home page. All right, let's go ahead and let's get this one started. White Sox and Astros MLB pick here for action on Saturday. Lucas Giolito will get the start for Chicago. Giolito in 30 starts last season posted an ERA of 4.90, whip of 1.44. The right-hander a strikeout mark of 25%, almost 9% walks, ground balls dealt at 38%, 1.34 home runs per 9 innings. Jose Urquidy got the start. It will get the start for Houston. Urquidy, 29 appearances in 2022, had an ERA 3.94, whip of 1.17. The right-hander struck out only 19.5%, 5.6% walks. He did dish 36 ground balls with 1.59 home runs per 9 innings. Astros even this series at 1-1, a 6-3 win on Friday. Houston has pounded Giolito over his past 3 starts against the Astros. He allowed 19 earned runs in 12 2/3 innings. Play here will be on Houston at -123. Blue Jays and Cardinals MLB pick here for Saturday. Kevin Gausman will start for Toronto. Gausman starts in 31 games last year, produced an ERA 3.35, whip of 1.24. The right-hander had a strikeout mark of 28%, 3.9% on the walks. Ground balls dealt at 39%, 0.77 home runs per 9 innings. Jack Flaherty will be the starter for St. Louis. Flaherty last season posted an ERA 3.41, whip of 1.11. The right-hander had a strikeout mark of 20%, 13% on the walks. Ground balls dished at 42%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Blue Jays win the opener of this series 10-9. Flaherty's high contact and major concern against this Toronto lineup. Play here, Toronto -127. Brewers and Cubs MLB pick this one here Saturday. Brandon Woodruff to start for Milwaukee. Woodruff, 27 starts in 2022, an ERA 3.05, whip of 1.07. The veteran struck out 30%, 7% walks. The ground balls just at 37%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Justin Steele will get the start for Chicago. Steele in 2022 started 24 games, ERA 3.18, whip of 1.35. The lefty struck out over 24% with 10% walks. Ground balls at 51%, 0.61 home runs per 9 innings. Cubs win in the opener of this series 4-zip. Steele pitched well against the Brewers, allowing 2 earned runs in 18 innings in his past 3 starts last season against them. The play here, Chicago +106. Braves and Nationals MLB pick here for action on Saturday. Spencer Strider to start for Atlanta. Strider worked 31 games in 2022, ERA 2.67, whip of 0.99. The young right-hander posted a 38% strikeout rate, 8.5% walks. Ground balls were 40%, minimal home run damage. Josiah Gray to start for Washington. Gray made 28 appearances in 2022, ERA 5, whip of 1.36. The right-hander a strikeout mark of 24%, 10% walks. Ground balls dealt at 33%, but 2.30 home runs per 9 innings. Braves win the opener 7-3. Gray 3-14 against the run line when his games are total here between 8.5 and 10 runs. Nationals bullpen also a major concern. Play here will be on Atlanta run line -1.5 runs at -133. Giants and Yankees MLB pick here for action on Saturday. Alex Cobb will start for San Francisco. Cobb in 28 starts a season ago, ERA 3.73, whip of 1.30. The right-hander struck out 24%, 7% walks. The ground ball 61%, limited home run damage. Clark Schmidt will start for the Yankees. Schmidt in 29 appearances in 2022. 3 starts, he posted an ERA of 3.12, whip of 1.20. The right-hander struck out 24%, 10% walks. The ground ball is dealt at 42%, 0.78 home runs per 9 innings. Yankees win the opener 5-zip. Cobb on the road past 3 seasons, ERA 5.30, whip of 1.51. Play here, Yankees minus 136. Phillies and Rangers MLB pick here for action on Saturday. Zach Wheeler will start for Philadelphia. Wheeler, 26 starts in 2022, posted an ERA 2.82, whip of 1. The veteran strikeout mark of 27%, 5.6% walk rate. Ground balls dealt at 46%, 0.76 home runs per 9 innings. Nathan Eovaldi, the starter for Texas. Eovaldi, 20 starts last season for Boston, ERA 3.87, whip of 1.23. The right-hander struck out 22%, 4.3% on the walks. The ground ball served at 47%, 1.73 home runs per 9 innings. Texas wins the opener of this series 11-7, overcoming an early 5-0 deficit. Eovaldi pitched well away from Fenway Park the past 2 seasons, had a really good spring. Play here, Texas plus 106. Angels and Athletics MLB pick here for Saturday. Patrick Sandoval, the star for LA. Sandoval on 27 starts in 2022, ERA 2.91, whip of 1.34. The lefty had a strikeout mark of 24%, 9.5% walks. The ground ball is dished at 47%, minimal home run damage. Shintaro Fujinami will start for Oakland. Fujinami debuts in Major League Baseball after pitching in Japan. He pitched for the Hanshin Tigers in Japan last season, ERA 3.38. 24% strikeout rate, 7.5% walks. His fastball clocked in the upper 90-mile-per-hour range. Oakland wins the opener 2-1. Angels 28-12 to the under when favored in this price range between minus 125 and minus 175. Play here, LA and Oakland under 7.5 runs. Pirates and Reds MLB pick here for Saturday's action. Rich Hill will start for Pittsburgh. Hill in 26 starts for Boston last season, produced an ERA 4.27, whip of 1.30. The veteran struck out 21%, 7% on the walks. Ground balls dished at 40%, 1.09 home runs per 9 innings. Nick Lodolo starts for Cincinnati. Lodolo in his rookie campaign last year, started 19 games, ERA 3.66, whip of 1.25. The left-hander struck out 30%, 9% walks. Ground balls at 46%, 1.13 home runs per 9 innings. Pirates win the opener of the series 5-4, but Lodolo really strong. Plus Hill's high contact and walks the concern. Play here, Cincinnati minus 146. Tigers and Rays MLB pick here for action on Saturday. Spencer Turnbull will start for Detroit. Turnbull had 9 starts in 2021, posted an ERA 2.88, whip of 0.98. He returns off Tommy John surgery, missing the entire 2022 season. A career 8.49 strikeouts, 0.63 home runs, 2.16 walks per 9 innings. Zach Eflin will start for Tampa Bay. Eflin worked 20 games in 2022, ERA 4, whip of 1.12. The right-hander struck out 21%, 4.8% on the walks, ground ball rate of 44%, 0.95 home runs per 9 innings. A tendon injury required surgery, and he missed the second half of last season. Tigers win the opener of this series 4-zip. It was the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays win the opener of the series 4-zip. Detroit under in 41-59 against the AL East. Rays bullpen always strong at home. Detroit hitting lineup a concern. Play here, Detroit and Tampa Bay under 7.5. Twins and Royals MLB pick here for action on Saturday. Sonny Gray will start for Minnesota. Gray, 24 starts last year, posted an ERA 3, whip of 1.13. The veteran struck out 24%, 7.5% on the walks. Ground ball sat at 44.5%. 0.83 home runs per 9 innings. Jordan Lyles will be the starter for KC. Lyles in 32 starts for Baltimore in 2022, ERA 4.42, whip of 1.39, pretty much high contact with a strikeout rate of 18.5%, 6.5% walks, ground balls 40%, 1.31 home runs per 9 innings. Twins win the opener 2-zip. Gray past 3 starts against KC all last season, allowed 1 earned run in 19 innings, winning by a combined score of 20-3. Play here, Minnesota run line minus 1.5 runs at plus 102. Orioles and Red Sox MLB pick here for action on Saturday. Dean Kremer will start for Baltimore. Kremer worked 22 games last season, posted an ERA 3.23, whip of 1.25. The right-hander struck out 17%, 6.5% walks. The ground balls dealt at 39%, 0.79 home runs per 9 innings. Chris Sale will start for Boston. Sale, 2 starts last season, worked 5 2/3 innings, suffered injuries the past few seasons, including Tommy John surgery in 2020, with wrist, rib, and finger injuries last season. Orioles win the opener 10-9 in a wild one. Red Sox 26-51 facing the AL East. Team record behind Kremer 14-7 the past 2 seasons. Play here Baltimore plus 140. Mets and Marlins MLB pick here for action on Saturday. Tyler McGill will start for the Mets. McGill worked 15 games last season, posted an ERA 5.13, whip of 1.25. The right-hander had a strikeout rate of 25.5%, 6.5% on the walks. Ground balls dealt at 41%, 1.33 home runs per 9 innings. Edward Cabrera will start for Miami. Cabrera, 14 starts in 2022, ERA 3, whip of 1.07. The right-hander sported a strikeout rate of 26%, 11% walks. The ground ball is 45%, 1.26 home runs per 9 innings. Marlins even this series 1-1 with their 2-1 win on Friday. Miami 10-28 as an underdog of plus 100 or higher. A home underdog of plus 100 or higher the past 2 seasons. Early on, the Marlins have hit right-handers poorly. Play here Mets minus 116. Rockies and Padres MLB pick here for action on Saturday. Jose Urena will start for Colorado. Urena appeared in 21 games in 2022, ERA over 5, whip of 1.57. The veteran pitched a high contact, 14.5% strikeout rate, 10% walks, ground balls served at 50%, 1.02 home runs per 9 innings. Michael Wacha, the starter for San Diego. Wacha in 2022 started 23 games, ERA 3.32, whip of 1.12. The right-hander has a strikeout mark of 20%, 6% on the walks, ground balls 41%, 1.27 home runs per 9 innings. Rockies have won both games this series with their 4-1 win on Friday. Padres 19-4 the under over their past 2 past 2 seasons in April at home. San Diego hitting poorly. The play here will be Colorado and San Diego under 8. Diamondbacks and Dodgers MLB pick. This one here is on Saturday. Arizona to start Madison Bumgarner on Saturday night. Bumgarner in 2022, 30 starts, ERA approaching 5, whip of 1.44. The left-hander pitched a high contact, 16% strikeouts, 7% walks, ground balls 37%, 1.42 home runs per 9 innings. Clayton Kershaw to start for LA. Kershaw, 22 starts in 2022, ERA 2.28, whip of 0.94. The veteran struck out 28%, 4.7% on the walk rate. The ground ball served at 47%, 0.71 home runs per 9 innings. Arizona even this series with a 2-1 win. Team record behind Kershaw, 13-2 at home when the run line's priced between minus 100 or greater the past 3 seasons. Play here LA Dodgers run line minus 1.5 runs at minus 119. Guardians and Mariners MLB pick here for action on Saturday. Aaron Civale to start for Cleveland. Civale in 20 starts, started 20 games in 2022, ERA 4.92, whip of 1.19. The right-hander has a strikeout mark of 24%, 5.5% walks. The ground ball is just at 41%, 1.30 home runs per 9 innings. Logan Gilbert will start for Seattle. Gilbert starts in 32 games in 2022, produced an ERA 3.20, whip of 1.18. The right-hander has a strikeout mark of 23%, 6.5% walks. The ground ball is 37%, 0.92 home runs per 9 innings. Cleveland even this series with their 9-4 win on Friday. Cleveland's Civale's past 2 starts in Seattle, the past 2 seasons allowed 9 earned runs in 13 innings. Gilbert has pitched well in 2 appearances against the Guardians. His past 2 appearances against the Guardians. Play here will be Seattle at minus the 133. That was our MLB Pick Show here for action on Saturday. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have free MLB picks updated all season long. Free picks every day from all the major sports like NBA, like NHL, like college basketball. And, of course, lots of live shows with lots of cappers coming on, giving out free picks, guys. So make sure you subscribe. And, of course, support our video with that like, that thumbs up. It's always appreciated. And remember, visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com, for our best plays, our premium picks, and use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off. All right. We got NBA and college basketball up there for you as well. Don't forget our live shows on the weekend. Morning Steam at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm Tony T. Back later on for your Sunday picks.